Hello, my name is Alina Wolf. Thank you for taking the time to listen and learn information about informal assessment. We will discuss different types of informal assessment, advantages and disadvantages of the assessment, as well as assistive technology that can be used with the assessment. We will first discuss what is informal assessment. Informal assessments are meant to be used in a classroom setting. They measure student progress and performance. It is incorporated into daily lessons and activities as a quick way to check in with the students who are learning the concepts. These assessments are driven by content being taught and are based on the student's performance. The first type of informal assessment we will discuss is exit slips. Exit slips are given at the end of the lesson. They are a quick check-in with the students to see if they are understanding the concept that is being taught. An exit slip could consist of a problem from the lesson for students to solve, or it could be a general format of what you have learned today and what do you still have a question about. Assistive technology can be used to accommodate students' needs. A computer can be used for students to verbally give their responses and thoughts using text-to-speech software. This type of informal assessment can be used as a daily routine in lessons to better understand students' learning and adjust teaching and strategies accordingly. Some advantages are it provides immediate feedback about the concept that is being taught. It also will allow for further instruction to be given to a student. Some disadvantages are some students may not take it seriously, as well as it might not be an accurate representation of learning. Another form of informal assessment is observations. Observations are great for a teacher to identify a child's behavior. With continued observations of a single student, these behaviors can be tracked and evaluated accordingly. A student's performance can be looked at and signs of boredom or engagement can be identified. Through observations, teachers are able to learn a lot about a student on a personal level of their attitude, interactions with peers, and their areas of strength and weaknesses. Through observations, assistive technology can be used to enhance a student's needs. These consist of laptops or computers, text-to-speech software, and speech-to-text software. Also, Google Forms can be used to record observations from a student. With observations, some advantages are you can receive immediate feedback about a student's behavior, as well as it is a quick and simple way to monitor and make notes as you are observing. Some disadvantages are not every student would be able to be observed on the same content or information. Also, some students can sense they are being observed and change their work ethics or behaviors due to this occurring. Portfolios are another type of informal assessment. Portfolios are used to collect student work. Certain pieces of work are selected to show student learning over a period of time. The samples of work are selected in different learning areas. These pieces of work reflect on the student's abilities to complete the task given. Assistive technology can be used as a format for the portfolios. Digital portfolios can be kept of the work using ClassDojo and Seesaw. This allows students' work to be saved digitally and be carried with the students as they continue through school. There is also a feature to share with the parents students' samples of work to allow them to see the progress as the year goes on. Other forms such as Google Docs and computer programming is used to store the portfolios as an alternative to paper. Some advantages of portfolios are it shows students' growth and achievement over a period of time. The students are producing thoughtful pieces to place in the portfolio. Some disadvantages are it can be time-consuming and a thoughtful process on what to have the students create or complete to be a part of their portfolio. The final type of informal assessment that we will discuss is an interview. An interview allows students to provoke thoughtful discussion about a specific task they are completing. The interview consists of questioning and answering about the task, which leads to the students being able to explain their work that was presented. This is valuable because the questions are intentional and shows evidence of student learning. Ed tech and assistive technology can be incorporated through the use of Kahoot, Flipgrid, and text-to-speech software. Some advantages of interviews are the students get to explain the process of how they are learning. It gives feedback to the teacher on the strengths and weaknesses of the students. The teacher is also able to make a deeper connection with the student. Some disadvantages are the interviews can be time-consuming, as well as the student may not fully be engaged in the interview. The student also may not take the situation seriously, meaning thoughtful discussion will not occur. In closing, why should you or other teachers use informal assessments? Informal assessments allow you to track your students' progress. They are easily incorporated, giving valuable information about students' strengths and weaknesses. Informal assessments guide instruction through feedback and information produced by students. Informal assessments can be given in a variety of ways. They can be used through the use of technology, which enhances the lessons and accommodates all students. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation. Next time you need a quick source of feedback from your students, be sure to use a form of informal assessment.